Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the home team. On the visiting sideline, a look at the head coach of the Chiefs. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're off in Austin. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Here's the one back on the handoff. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. When you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Lower back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line.
First down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Ready.
They're throwing it. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Give now to the running back. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22.
Plowing up the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to throw now. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Down, set.
They'll run here on first down. Running their full steam ahead, but it ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Now a give running right. And he scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Brought in. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. The tight end going in motion right. To the air now on first and 10. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Throwing from the gun here. As the open man downfield. Big man showing up the yards. And that is a touchdown. The Blues slice the lead down to a couple. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Blues could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Ready, set.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Set cut. Set cut.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. We're to the end of one. 8-7 the score. More from this one right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
Let's go. Ready.
Pass play on first and goal. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead to 7. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Their offense running back out now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. He'll work against the blitz. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go play action. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Johnson up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
This one goes off left tackle. A lot of space ahead. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Blues can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody. For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
15. Blues 14.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always did. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Red 38. Cut.
Here's the handoff. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And he
hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead to 7.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8.
22, Blues 14. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys.
No place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
I got him. On me. Cougar 19.
Dropping back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it downfield, working the left. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That one hits for 30. And that gives him a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Getting 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41. Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
Pass play coming here. Gets him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone on 1st. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He's going to throw it again. Setting up the screen. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throws caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Coming to the goal line. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Blues earn the chance to tie it before halftime. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, someone
stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Blues are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
I'll throw it here on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd.
It's 3rd and
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. They're going to try and throw here. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Throwing from the gun. Headed out right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
One last play before the break.
Set, hut. Ready.
The final throw before the break. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Blues do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this one is launched downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Come on, straight. Yellow, 43.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
And a first down, Chiefs.
On first down, they'll run. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Takes the second down snap. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Blues are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The handoff on third and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down.
The Blues out to get a boot into this one. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
17 yards.
A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready. Shot. Right. 95. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a third-quarter lead.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Has it at the 1. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
24. Set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now this offense getting set to work here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense to the line. Here we go. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Setting him on the dive. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
On the tackle.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and long. They're going to throw. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Punting unit out now. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. First down, play action. That's completed right side. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stops quickly, but the catch moves them to the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Ready?
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Here's a give on first and goal. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's another for it. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the third. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
38, lose 24. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Now outruns their offense to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Option design here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
7, 3, go.
He's going to throw this one. That's caught for the first. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stopped at the 3. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the well again. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Blues now within 1 score in the 4th. Gallus checks on the extra point. And the Blues chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
38. Blues 31.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
On the ready.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Along the sideline inside the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
45. Blues 31. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 25.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Caught quickly on the slant. Down to the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Blues now within 1 score in the 4th.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Plowing up the middle. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Let's go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Okay, ready?
First down, Kansas City.
Set. Ready.
Pass play now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here we go.
Dive play straight ahead. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
First down, Chiefs.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back-to-back carries here. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Here's the backup. First throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Hits him on the out route. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Running in the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown. The Blues now within 1 score in the 4th. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Blues chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
52. Blues 45.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate.
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.